Okay, do you have the attention span of a goldfish? I hope at least you do, because this is going to take me about 4 or 5 minutes to share with you what I'm using to get these 6 or 7 projects. So essentially, basically, just to like give you a big picture view, 2 years ago, I got to the point in my painting business where I started subcontracting work out. This meant I was no longer actually doing the projects myself. I was no longer on the tools day to day, really on the job site all day long. I was no longer doing that. I now had teams of guys that I was subcontracting to. I had employees that I was paying to do the work for me. So I ran into a new problem, right? I had to get more projects. I had to start scheduling more estimates. I had to get bigger lead flow to where I was talking to more potential customers. And I had to get my calendar booked out more and more because my team of guys is burning through work. I mean, compared to just when I was doing the work myself, I had a whole new arena of problems. It was really a problem because I had to make some money, and I had to keep my guys busy or else they would go and find somebody else to work for. So this is the solution that I came to. I started running some ads, and this is a campaign. This is from the last 2 weeks. So essentially right here you can see we've gotten 17 leads in the last 2 weeks. This is essentially about 1 lead per day, 2 leads on some days. We've gotten $13.90 per lead. So that means we've spent a total of $236. Okay, so when I discovered this system where I can literally there's an on and off button right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. So there's an on and off button right here. I can turn this on whenever I want. If we get booked out like crazy, which has been happening just because it's winter time and things, especially around now, I don't have all my guys available to me. So we turn this on whenever we want, and we get about 1 lead per day. We schedule multiple estimates per week, and we schedule multiple projects per month just using this system alone. With these $236 that we've spent the last 2 weeks, this has gotten us 3 cabinet projects alone. So each cabinet project is about $3,000 to $5,000. Our return on ad spend, which I know that's like a super technical sounding word, but essentially it just means how much money are you spending on your ads, and then how much money are you making on the back end, with the estimates you're doing, the customers that you're meeting, from the amount that you're spending, how much are you actually making? What's your profit? So with this, we're getting well over 30x. It's called ROAS, which basically means how much return are we getting. So we've scheduled 3 projects. They're each about $3,500. So it's a little over 10 grand. Let's just call it $10,000. We've spent $236. Okay, so you can do the math here. If I could spend $236 and make $10,000 every single time, brother, I'm doing that again and again and again. And so this has been a very successful campaign. Not every campaign is this perfect. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. This is a really optimized, perfected campaign. But honestly, this system's pretty plug and play. So I'm going to show you what the campaign actually looks like, show you some of these ads, because the reason I reached out to you is because I'm interested in potentially partnering with you. We're in Kansas City, so I'm interested in potentially doing this in your city with you guys, and basically just taking the system that I have and working with you using that same system. So yep, this is it. Basically before and after photos. So simple. They're just beautiful before and after photos. These are the ads that we're using. You can see in the bottom right hand corner. We also have some videos where I mean, it's just to catch people's attention, you know, it's to catch people's eyes. This is such a beautiful video. We can watch this one here.
My name is Carter, and this is a house we just painted in Overland Park. We use the highest quality paint and materials, so this job lasts many years. It turned out absolutely amazing. It looks like a brand new house. If you need this for your home, send us a message right now to get $500 off your project. And hurry, because this offer ends soon.
So that's me. That is me. And yeah, that's been a super successful ad. We also have another campaign I'll show you that we're running. All right, so this is another campaign we're running for a gentleman named Tito. This is in Houston, Texas. He's also a painter. And this is the last 7 days. So we've gotten 8 leads in the last 7 days. I'll show you that here. So here we are. This is the last 7 days. We've gotten 8 leads in the last 7 days. Each of them is $17. So with Tito, he spent $139 in the last week just on his advertising. So we can also look at just the entire month. So all right, so this is Tito's month here. It's, again, pretty similar. We're spending about $20 per day. So in the last month, he's gotten 32 leads. That means each lead costs $18.74. And he spent a total of $600 on these ads. So basically, when I discovered this system was the solution, because I was using things like Angie's List, I was using things like Home Advisor in the past, and for these services, I was spending $300 per year, plus I was spending, anywhere from $40 to $120 per lead alone. And so, man, that was trash. I mean, honestly, I've heard really terrible things about these services, and I had a decent experience, but when I discovered I could get leads, I could literally just turn these on and off and start getting leads every single day for about $20 per lead. This was an absolute game changer. I got to the point where towards the end of the first year that I was doing this, I was making $10,000 per month, and I was working, honestly, with managing projects, doing estimates, I was working just a few hours per day on my painting business. So that's where everything changed for me. I went from being the guy who was on the tools, grinding every single day, to absolutely transforming my financial life, my business life, because I was no longer tied to the tools. I was now able to not just benefit myself, but also keep my guys busy, keep their families fed. And it just was an amazing revelation for me. So that's kind of what this system is. And I'm obviously reaching out to you because I'm interested in setting this system up for you guys. And if you're interested in potentially partnering together, just shoot me an email back, or let me know your thoughts on this, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. So otherwise, thank you for watching. You're better than a goldfish. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. You're better than a goldfish. I acknowledge you. Bye.